The views expressed during this show are those of fictional characters and do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Webable TV.
Have you ever seen this guy kicking around?
Yes, yes.
You have seen the Section 508.
Yes.
So
Where?
Yeah, where? Because we'll be looking all over for.
I think there's one in D.C.
In D.C.
Yeah.
There you go. We will keep looking in D.C. then.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Still photos of Karl Groves dressed as a Viking and Billy Gregory dressed as a Lumberjack move onto the screen in time to the music. Title screen, The Viking and the Lumberjack.
If you've ever dealt with computer or web accessibility, you've no doubt heard mention of Section 508 or just 508. Section 508 is part of a regulation called the Rehabilitation Act. In 1998, Congress amended the Rehabilitation Act of 1973 to require federal agencies to make their electronic and information technology accessible to people with disabilities. Part of that amendment was the inclusion of Section 508, literally the 508th section of the law. So after several years worth of delays, it seems as though we're finally at the point that so many have been waiting for, the release of the 508 refresh. We now go to Billy Gregory in Studio B with a special update.
Billy is seated at a desk.
Thank you, Karl. As you might have suspected, we here at Viking and Lumberjack are very connected. We pulled several strings to arrange something very special. We know that you, our loyal viewers, count on us as your go-to resource for accessibility news, and we take that job very seriously. With that in mind, we are thrilled to bring you an exclusive interview with someone who has intimate knowledge of the Section 508 refresh. Someone with unrestricted and unparalleled access to all the inner workings of this highly anticipated, yet oft-delayed piece of legislation. We are pleased to announce our guest today, the law itself, the 508 refresh.
The camera cuts to an empty chair. Billy and a cameraman shrug at each other.
Billy? There's no one there. What's going on?
I don't know, Karl. It didn't show up. We can't find it. We gave it directions. It was supposed to be here by now, but we don't know where it is.
Well, that sucks. Now what do we do? Are you sure you gave it the right directions?
Yeah, dude. I don't know what to tell you here.
Well, that settles it. If it won't come to us,
we'll go to it.
A montage of Billy and Karl looking around Washington, D.C. for Section 508. They're in the mall handing out "Have you seen me?" flyers, but no one will take them. They're in front of the Lincoln Memorial, frustrated that no one can help them. Karl pops up from behind a bush, shows the flyer, and looks around. Billy is in front of the Washington Monument. Karl licks a flyer and sticks it to a parking meter. While Karl is sticking a flyer to a tree, Billy sticks a flyer to Karl's back. He walks away while Karl struggles to remove the flyer. Billy and Karl hand a flyer to a man walking past them. In the background, he can be seen crumpling up the flyer and dropping it as he walks away. Karl and Billy are skipping and throwing flyers in the air. Billy holds up the flyer and points to the camera as he walks towards it. The narrator's words appear on the screen. We're not going to lie. We failed. We searched high and low for the 508 refresh and had planned on asking it many hard-hitting questions. It's a shame, really. If we managed to find it, we would have asked it important questions, such as, Karl and Billy are dressed as old men.
Really, how many more years do we have to wait until the 508 rule-making process is done?
As well as, Karl and Billy are dressed as bikers.
So is there anything we can do to maybe speed up the process? You know, maybe help enforce the guidelines once they're released?
You know, act like an outside form of inspiration.
But in the end, we decided to send Eric Wright out to see what he could uncover and to get America's take on the 508 refresh. He wasn't happy about it. Eric is shown on the street, looking miserable.
Eric, what's wrong? You look kind of upset.
Do I, Karl? Do I, Billy?
Well, yeah, you do. We thought you'd be happy about this. You get to break the awesome news to all of America.
Are you serious? You sent me out here to get news. There's nothing for me to get. I'm a journalist. I'm a professional. Who am I supposed to find who cares about the 508 refresh?
Yeah, but...
Hell, I'd have better luck dancing Swan Frickin' Lake on Reflection Pond than finding somebody down here who even knows what 508 is.
Maybe if you just ask a few people.
You know what, dude? I think you might be right. This
This isn't going anywhere. You know, it's just not going to happen. Why don't we just go play with the drone or something?
Dude, I know what I'm doing here. Eric, I guarantee you most people will still want to know.
And I bet you most people won't even know what Eric is talking about.
Oh, do I hear bet?
Yeah, Carl. You want to bet that this won't work?
Absolutely.
The usual stakes?
Yep.
Eric?
So what say you, America? Are you excited about the 508 refresh?
A montage of clips of random Americans is shown. We see construction workers, a lady getting tattooed, small children, and many others. Most are shaking their heads. A running tally of the score is shown at the bottom. Billy is clearly ahead.
Well, there you have it. America has spoken, and people's excitement for the 508 refresh is matched only by their confusion over what the 508 refresh is. For the Viking and the Lumberjack, I'm Eric Wright, and I'm better than this.
Eric drops his microphone and leaves in his wheelchair. Billy is smiling. Karl looks annoyed.
Just say it.
What?
That you won the bet, that you were right, I was wrong, blah, blah, blah.
Nah, man, this isn't the time to be down. The 508 refresh is going to happen, and it's going to do a lot of good for a lot of people.
You're right, updating these standards is long overdue, and I bet...
Bet? Really? That's the word you want to go with right now?
And it's my belief that any delays will be well worth it in the end.
I couldn't agree more. If the rumors we're hearing are true and 508 will be more aligned to the existing guidelines, it will make it that much easier for companies to comply.
After all, anything that makes the web a more inclusive place is a good thing. Sure, there have been some setbacks and delays along the way, but the finish line is in sight, and in this race, we all win.
Some of us win twice.
What?
Nothing. Just thinking about our little wager.
However long it takes to appear, I can assure you it will happen before I live this one down. For all of us here at the Viking and Lumberjack, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
You betcha.
Eric speaks angrily as he heads away from the camera.
508 refresh. Karl told me about this in 2008. 508 refresh. I was more excited about the Star Wars prequels. 508 refresh. People will figure out fundamental alteration before the 508 refresh hits. 508 refresh. Apple's more likely to support long desk.
Outtakes are shown.
Right. Okay, so instead...
Right. Yes!
Billy dancing in front of the green screen. Billy and Karl pretending to swim in front of the green screen.
From a containment bunker!
Billy has a Karl mask beside his face, pretending to be both of them. Eric is wearing the head of a bear costume and is moving towards the camera. Billy is dressed as an old man, slowly walking across the screen. Matt, the producer, is speaking from behind a mask of Billy's face. Matt and Taylor are dancing in front of the green screen while wearing Karl and Billy masks. Karl and Billy dressed as old men.
Get off my lawn!
Karl is excitedly removing a shirt and tie. Billy is an old man breaking character to dance, then moves slowly off screen. Karl and Billy fist bump.